Ooh, ooh, ooh. Da-da. Do I hear theme music? Oh, no, that's my wind chimes. Okay, so May 1st, 2024. Still morning, beautiful day. Um, I could drill down on MACH. Is the M stand for MongoDB? I think it does. Which is interesting because the LAMP stack goes operating system, web server, database server, programming language. But mock, and I need to drill down on what is headless. Do you know what headless means? That's what we should do. Anyhow, a bit about MongoDB first, though. It's evidently a new schema for doing database servers, that is not SQL. In fact, it's declaredly not SQL, which is like, SQL has been the leader in database technology since the late about 1988. Though I did work with a guy at Sun Systems that he had a very interesting history. In fact, last I knew, he was doing consulting work for Microsoft. They were interested. His dad evidently owned a publishing company, and he had developed the database system for his dad's company. And it was wholly not SQL Server. It was highly optimized. I mean, that was why Microsoft was interested in him. SQL Server has an envelope. SQL Server has a limitation. It's enterprise wide, but it still has a limitation. I mainly am using it because I'm an expert at it. Sorry, it's true. Um, so I don't know. I'm all about 21st century paradigms and migrating away from the 20th century paradigms. But I've been burned out on learning so many times in my life. But I guess I'm not done yet. So, what do I always say? Life is trying. Stop trying. Erdle. Those dried dates don't seem to be settling too well. Maybe I shouldn't have had it for breakfast. I mean, yeah. Walnuts, almonds, and date pieces. We're quick. Okay, so really, must we? As my dear old mammy always said, can't we say we did and not do it? Okay. Yeah. It's pretty Mikey. Unless somebody's delivering something and I haven't ordered anything, I don't have anything in the queue. Yeah. Back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Smart contracts. I know that's involved somewhere. Um, so huge, so freaking huge. I mean, I need experts on smart contracts because where I want to go, we're not even imagining it yet. Use cases. I want to start using most simplistic terms. I guess list, and list is a form of a database. CSV, baby. Um, Yeah, I want to start building lists of use cases. I've kind of been doing it casually some. But if you want to monetize system development, start with the use cases, evaluate them, and then things just start falling into place, right? Again, systems analysis, design, and development. Ideally, when you're talking monolithic at least, you don't even want to consider what technology you're going to implement with until you've finished with analysis and design. And then you go into development with things like requests for proposals and um, you know, well, that's engineering, vaporware into real world, put in the components. Now on platform level, so I'm not about the big fish. No, in the new world, in the new world, well, it has to do with moving away from 20th century paradigm to 21st century paradigm. And part of that is moving away from client server to something wholly other. Whatever that is. Well, it's agents. It's society of agents. Um, Now we're at that point though where you say, "Oh, yeah, that sounds cool. Oh, yeah, yeah, design wise, I can see how powerful that would be." But then you got to ask yourself, for implementation, well, what does that mean? How is it done? There, I said it. Okay, how is it done? You tell me. You tell me, and I'll tell you, and we'll all tell every. No, we won't tell everyone because we're about intellectual property. We own this stuff. Look, you are the worker and you are the owner. We treat ourselves very well, and you don't have to worry about the asset value pissing away to some 20th century capitalist. It's not that capitalism can't work, it's that 20th century capitalism can't work. It's inherently flawed. So I call it neo capitalism. We're about the money, make no mistake about that. Yeah, I have enough affiliate marketing experience and such that when we decide to take off, when we have a product, when we have those monthly issuances, releases, if you will, um, I can guide our team to incredible online promotion. And I can take us viral. It's not that hard. Oof. Yep, in Green Terra Myrrh, the workers are royalty. To a lesser degree, are our clients. It has to do with endo, meso, exo, but that's a philosophical model I use. Though I need some IT people to implement intranet, extranet, internet as we go forward. I think it's time to revitalize and reconsider the concept of LAN, local area network. And things are too wide open and sloppy these days. Um, I mean, when I talk cybersecurity, not only am I talking about being able to do projects and consultancies, I'm talking about we could create products, like say VM files. VM files. Yep, that would be wonderful because if you can sell, say we could sell a VM file for $50. We make a website, go there, pay us $50 or buy 5,000 Terra tokens. Make them pay in our currency. Only accept our currency, and man, we've got them by the something or others. Fill in this blank. Yeah, there's a lot of potential in chat. I keep thinking back to something Microsoft tried years ago. Unfortunately, I guess they killed the project. It was called Comic Chat. Basically, as you type in and chat with somebody, a comic strip is being made with your chat in the word balloons. And whatever happened to Microsoft agents? Everybody, well, I don't know if everybody, but people might remember Clippy, but they had a whole like a dozen, like a Jen, and they had like a dozen Microsoft agents you could have animated on your Windows. Guess they decided that it was fluff. Oh, Hero Shot. Hero Shot for C9H kiosk for the avatar part. Put in Hero Shop, probably animated GIFs, little snippets, but things that indicate where the avatar's at. I say avatar because we're talking the Hell and Home system, but we're talking the machine mind, and we're talking various layers of the sentient stack. And you want some treats, Lily? I think you're entitled to some. Although, 12 minutes. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bounce this, take a break, and when we come back, you can have your treats. Yay.